Hello, my name is Snoopi Botten and I use a communication device called the Echo 2 to communicate with. This uses the minspeak system, which I know many people heard about, but when some people take one look at it, they don't understand what all the icons are for, and they think it would be easier and faster just to spell everything. So, in this video, I am going to show you how my version of minspeak works. I'm not going to cover everything, just enough to get you to understand it a little bit. Now, let me start by helping you understand what you are looking at. The top blue area is the text area. This is where the words come up as they are selected. Under the text area is a white box. This box will show you the icons that I have selected. And under that is the minspeak system, which I am going to demonstrate. The first row you see going across is called the activity row. Now remember, this is my vocabulary, so I have changed the purpose of the activity row. I use it more as a next word prediction. It is more than that, but it is hard to describe, so you kind of have to see it to understand it. And under the activity row is the minspeak vocabulary. Let me start with the first column going down, the first four white keys. They are I, you, me, and it. And I'll quickly tell you the second row, which is he, them, she, and will. Now if you notice, the fifth key of the second row is a book. And on that book is a picture of William Shakespeare. So because his name is William, Will for short, the book stands for Will. So let's go back to the first key in the second row. Remember I said this was the word I. I am going to press this key 2 times. 1 and 2. And the word I just showed up in the blue text area. But now let me just press that button 1 time. And I don't know if you can see it, but above every icon is a label. These labels let you know what will be put in the text area if you press it. So, if you remember the William Shakespeare key in row 5 column 2, I am going to press it. And it put I will in the text area. So now, let's reverse it. Let's press the will key first. And now let's press the I. And it put will I in the text area. Let's do the same thing with you. U is located in row 3, column 1. So, I am going to press that key 1 time, and press the William Shakespeare key 1 time, and it put you will in the text area. Now, once again I am going to reverse it, but let me start to show you the power I have with minspeak. Let's say I dropped my glasses, and I need to ask someone to pick them up. I would start with, will you, so I press the will icon. Then I press the U icon. And if you will look at the activity row, I now have a number of word options that can actually work in a number of ways. The words are to, go, get, pick up, hand, me, tell, talk, and my. So, I want to say, will you pick up my glasses please? So, I am going to press pick. Then the word up. And if you look at the word my at the end, it is green. Green stands for go, which means when I press my, it will go to more words. So I am going to press my. And now we have a word selection of clothes, echo 2, computer, glasses, keycard, please, and thank you. So because I want my glasses, I am going to press glasses. And then I am going to press please. And the text area will now read, will you pick up my glasses please? And actually I should clear my text area because it is getting a lot in it. So to do that, I use the star key located at row 5, column 5. I use this as my function key. So I press the star. And in my activity row, the 10th key over is my clear key. So I press the clear key. And it goes to a yes or no. This way, if I press clear by mistake, I could say no, I don't want to clear the text area. But I actually do want to clear it, so I am going to say yes. and my text is gone. Now let me ask someone to pick up my glasses again, because I want you to notice that I have one hit per word. So I press William Shakespeare. Then I press U. And that was 2 hits for 2 words. Now I go up to my activity row and I can press pick up my, and remember the my is green, so I press the word my and it takes me to things I might want someone to pick up. And I press glasses and please. And with only 1 hit per word I was able to say, will you pick up my glasses please? So that is fast communication. So my activity row is one tool I have for fast vocabulary access. I also have something else that also helps. If you look at the number 1 at row 2, column 5, it is in yellow. Then you have the word 2, then yellow eyes, and then under the number 1 you have a mountain icon, then under that you have a yellow 7. These are actually my verbs, and it is also a magic vocabulary space. Let me show you. That area is like a dial pad on a phone. So like if I want numbers, I can just press the clock at row 8, column 4. And I get numbers. And if I want higher numbers, I just press the pound sign at row 5, column 7. And I get higher numbers. And I can press the pound again for even higher numbers. And if I don't want any selection, I just press any gray key. Now let's say I want the months, I would just press Father Time at row 2, column 2. And in my magic vocabulary area, I have all 12 months. And if I want astrological signs, I just follow the Father Time icon with the God symbol at row 3, column 8. And I have all the astrological signs. And again, if I don't want a selection, I can just press any gray key. Now, let's say I want to name a holiday. All holidays happen at certain times of the year. So we press Father Time again. And when I think of holidays, I think of music. So, I press the music icon at row 4, column 9. And in my magic vocabulary area, I not only have holidays, but they are located in the same place as the corresponding month. Let's see that again. I'll press a gray key to avoid making a selection. Now, before I press Father Time, look at the number 1 at row 2, column 5, and keep your eyes on it as I press Father Time. Now, that number 1 changed to January. Now watch as I press the music icon. The January is now New Year's, so the location of everything never changes. Look at the glass at row 4, column 4. Let's say I wanted the word hour. Well, hour relates to glass, hourglass, and hours are what the clock keeps track of. So, I am going to press the clock icon, but watch the glass as I press the clock. The glass will now bring up the word hour. Now, let's go back to the icon at row 2, column 1. And let's say I wanted to tell someone my name. My number 1 at row 2, column 5 is my information key. So, if I press 1, things change into what I might want or need to tell people. So if I press the number 1, then the text area will read, my name is Snoopi Botten. And like if you watch the glass, I am going to press the number 1 again. And now if I press the glass, it will put in the text area, I need a straw. So as you can see, minspeak is a very fast way to access vocabulary. Let me clear the display again. So once again I press star. Then I press clear, which is up in the activity row. Then I press yes to confirm that I want to clear the text. And I'm hoping that you who are watching this video are starting to know how to do things, because if you are, you can see that minspeak is really not that hard to learn. I love minspeak because I can basically talk on the fly without pre-programming anything. There is a lot more to my minspeak version that I have not gotten into on this video, but this is my version of minspeak. When someone gets a communication device made by the Prentkeromic company, it comes loaded with several minspeak versions such as Unity. It is a good place to start. You can start out with very few icons and slowly learn the minspeak system. And as you learn, you can change anything you want so things make more sense to the person using it. If you go with a communication device that is made by another company, you will be stuck with pre-programmed stuff. This may seem fast because with a single hit, you can do stuff like order a cheeseburger and a root beer. But what if you don't want a cheeseburger? What if you want a fish sandwich and a milkshake? You might not have what you want to eat in the communication device. And some devices are hard to program. And some people have the idea that someone can always program the device for the individual. But I have a question. If someone can talk, how do they tell anyone what they want in their device? And I have a better question. Let's say a teenager is in high school that uses a communication device, and the teacher gives everyone a pop quiz. If the needed answers are not in their device, how does the student answer the questions? So I personally think minspeak is important because it gives everyone the ability to say anything they want, however they want, and whenever they want. If you have any questions, you can call the Prentkeromic company at 1-800-262-1984. Thank you for watching this video.